sell it to?
No, I'm not Crosswordlin. I'm his friend Christopher in Germany. So don't freak out. Don't change the channel. Everything's cool. He's just away for the day, and that's why I'm here. So let's go ahead. Let's roll into the solve. Cheers. So come on in and take a sip and let's wind down. It's Thursday, and that's the gateway day. And I always talk about that as it's a thing, but it's the first, kind of challenging, moderately challenging. Well, if you take away the challenge from yesterday, Wednesday, that was kind of a crazy grid. But today, that's the gateway day, and it leads to Fridays and Saturdays, my penultimate and ultimate days of the week. Absolute favorites of mine. And tonight I'm having Glühwein again, and probably will all this season long, because it is the season for this wonderful mulled wine. And since my Opa's wine glass is in the dishwasher, I'm having Glühwein tonight out of my Oma's wine glass. But really, nothing quite sets the stage for the season like Glühwein. I just ran out of amaretto, unfortunately. So, our wind down word of the day is animalcule. Great word. I used this an awful lot when I was a bit of a pedantic sesquipedalian in undergraduate, trying to impress my professors with my vocabulary, but I used this one as much as I ever did homunculus, or in the plural, homunculi. But this is an insignificant anonymous writer. So absolutely love that. So, somebody's got something to say about you. Oh, well, there you go. Just treat them like they're anonymous if they're not. So today in film in 1940, Walt Disney's Fantasia was released. And in it, in that release, was a great deal of hippopotami. I don't like hippopotamuses any more than I like rebuses, so I'm going to go with hippopotami as well. As I'm just sitting here changing all the rules, why not? Today in music history, 2002, Eminem releases Lose Yourself, which was the first rap song to win an Academy Award for Best Original Song. Was during the 8 Mile, it was for the 8 Mile release, which is just fabulous all the way around. So fantastic. Great job there, Eminem. Happy birthday today to Robert Louis Stevenson, who was born on this day in 1850 in Scotland. You might recognize the name for the strange case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. But that also opens up a bit of a sore spot for me, right? Like picking the scab right off. So a word we've had for the last 2 days in a row. If you've earned a medical degree or a PhD, even your alter ego, your doppelganger, if you will, surely also has a PhD or a medical degree of some sort. So I don't like the fact that he got demoted to Mr. Hyde. Should have been Dr. Jekyll and Dr. Hyde, in a way. Let's see. I picked the strangest things to get irritated about, don't I? I mean, it's ridiculous. 1955, the world said hello to Whoopi Goldberg for the first time. We kind of got a double whammy today. We got Jimmy Kimmel was born on this day in 1967, and so was Steve Zahn. I mean, I'm sure they're aware of that, Hollywood types being Hollywood types, but I wonder if maybe they're not. Interesting. But both of them very talented. And of course, in 1999 on this day, Lando Norris was born. And if you like karts or F1, then you know this young man's name very well. It's kind of like having the last name Leclerc. It just means go fast, right? So happy birthday to Lando Norris. My name is Christopher. I'm delighted that you're here. If you don't mind, if you could hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, maybe do that too. I'm well worth it, and it's free. Now, if you want to join my mother, who's my one and only sole member of the channel, I don't really know much about it. I just know that we're going to do one-on-ones and stuff. So jump in there and become part of that. Make it a little less awkward than little Christopher and his mutti during the open sessions. But I'm just excited I have a member. I didn't even know I had a member. I don't know how long she has been a member, but I just found this out a couple of days ago. I'm really tickled about that. So that all said, let's hop into our grid and see what we've got going on. Our views have been up tremendously this month, and I gotta say thank you. We can see on this end that you're sharing a great deal with your friends and your colleagues, peers, and everybody else out there. So please do keep sharing. I mean, why not, right? So today we've got a Kyle Perkins construction, very new name to me. Wordplay crossword column headline is 2-cent pieces, and it says Kyle Perkins makes his New York Times Crossword debut and a love letter to readers. So you might want to take a moment to read that. I know I will. Let's hop into this grid and see what you got here, Kyle Perkins. I'm looking forward to it. And wow, okay, we've got some gray spots. Got some gray areas here. Palm Sunday remnant used on the first Wednesday of Lent, and that would be Ash from Ash Wednesday. So maps or notes, both of which are capitalized. So let's go with an app. Word with brain or body could be P. And La Paz, Bolivia. The Peace, Bolivia. Flavor of Frangelico liqueur, and I love Frangelico, one of my favorite things to have on a Sunday morning with my espresso if I'm not driving anywhere. But we're talking hazelnut here. Just a delicious liqueur. If you've not had it, you should give it a shot. It's just wonderful. Hose fillers. Maybe hoses and pantyhose, perhaps? Maybe talking about legs. In German, Hose means pants, right? So, I mean, I have to like take a double take when I see some of these words. I say to myself, oh, are we talking about pants? Oh, of course we're not talking about, we're doing an English puzzle here. It's going to be hoses and nylons or silks or whatever they call them these days. Back during World War II, we always called them silkies. When we bought them for the girls. Maybe I got that from Kurt Vonnegut, who had a birthday yesterday or day before, I don't recall. They're known for their bark, and I'm assuming we got sea lions. I know they've got a heck of a bark. I've heard that. Pollen producer on a flower. Yes, we're talking about a stamen here, but I bet they didn't even know what a pistil is. I got your pistol right here. Reproduction. Okay, I'm going to just stop right there. Okay, so Kyoto Cash could be yen. I love musicals. I just don't really have the ability to sing along with any of them. You know. Give me Bob Dylan any day. I can do that. Mega Man console informally could be NES, maybe? I don't know. I don't honestly know. Brightest star in Cygnus, and I actually know this. I think that is it Deneb? Where someone might keep a tab on you. Yes, that could be a pub. So, hey, not bad. Not a bad memory, Christopher. Well done. So somebody's going to have to congratulate me. Ain't nobody else here in the house, especially my wife, Hugina Hefner back there. She's got her silk pajamas on. It's like a smoking jacket. It's like, over here in the Playboy Mansion or something. Yeah, exactly. It was her daddy's pajamas, but nevertheless, she's got that Hefner vibe going. Having her tea in her beautiful teacup. Isolated. Well, we don't like to make improvements, organizational improvements in silos. Let's go with siloed. I'm not kidding you. I gave a safety moment before our Leader Daily safety brief 2 or 3 days ago about that very thing. It might have been today. I don't remember. It was just, there's some strange stuff going on. I was just talking about silos. Sign of a packed house. How about standing room only? A burden could be an onus. Freaks out. Maybe goes ape. And many a rescue dog. I'm assuming we're going for a mutt. A sail. We could probably have a beset, maybe? Packs. What we got here? One serving a queen, perhaps. I have no clue. Undeserved reputation informally. I'm assuming we could be having a bad rap. And I don't know. Let's see. Make hard to read in a way. Certain bra spec. I'm assuming we're talking about a D cup. And that's another thing. I don't know anything about what that means. I have no clue. I'm assuming they're larger than A cups or something, or maybe it goes backwards. I mean, I really don't know. And you think I maybe would, having been married forever and a day or two on top of that forever. I just honestly don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to have Jerry give me a primer on bra sizes. I guess I don't know.
Give Jerry a primer on bra sizes.
Yeah, give Shotzi a primer on bra sizes. We don't know. So, packs. I guess this could be stuffs, and if that's stuffs, then I think one who serves the queen might be an ant here. And if that's an ant, then I'm thinking making hard to read in a way could be to encode. And word aptly filling the blanks of this verb. And it looks like we probably have a separate there. So I'm going to go with a part. Clever. Annoy could be to pester. Optimist, no idea. Spicy cuisine, probably going to go with Thai. I heard there was a certain governor that when he was single, he would intentionally pronounce Thai as thigh. Like you want to go get some Thai food and to see if they would correct him. If they did, it was over. So, they're probably all going to correct you. Yeah, I don't think that they got to, I think he never went out with them again, is what I understand. If they corrected him. They didn't want to be controlled.
Surrounded by people who think like him.
Or something, or just would never talk back to you. I don't know. Do you think this optimist here could be a hoper? I'm really wondering if it could be a hoper. I'm hoping it's not in a way, but maybe it's okay. Sound from Peppa of Kids TV, and I don't know. I think we're talking Peppa Pig, right? English letter that looks like the Greek rho, and that would be a P. Like a premium plan for a user, for an account user, maybe, so maybe ad free. So maybe we do have a hoper here. Let's see what we've got. Props for one's performance. Oh, I would imagine this would be a round of applause. The rest of applause will fit in here. But, so this R and then O, U, and D. So we've got a round. So if this were a wheel and it were clicking like a cylinder of some sorts, we'll see if that's it, because that's really pretty dadgum clever. Kyle Perkins, I'm getting impressed here. Well, we'll see if it's actually what I think it is, or if that was just some sort of strange thing. Shows exasperation, say, or in a way. So I guess we have rolls, eyes. So rolls one's eyes. I'll deal with that in a second. So eyes, very clever. Wow. That's literally clicking and moving there for me, right? That's pretty cool. It's like we've got ourselves a cryptic. That's pretty amazing. I'm sorry, I got to stand in awe at this one. Well done, Kyle Perkins. And it's your debut puzzle? Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Overachiever. Oh, man, that's incredible. Rolls one's eyes. All right. Now I can't get the rest of them. Let's see what we got. Whiffs say, too long for noses. I don't know. Milky Way maker or Milky Way object. And that's another clever one, too. I guess we got Mars there. Company behind National Pancake Day. I'm assuming we're talking about IHOP. I mean, it's my assumption. Oh, Mrs. Wow, I don't think I've used that or ever used that. I don't think I've seen that version in forever. Practices on the court. Spa sound could be... Well, it could be an A if it's a spa sound when a detective comes in and discovers who's guilty of the crime. Aha! In the spa, right there. Maybe. Cheat informally. Is this okay? Blank high by the 4th of July. Corn farmers adage knee high by the 4th of July. So we've got a rook here. Mooches could be sponges. Or as my grandmother used to refer to several of my friends in childhood, Friedeloaders. She just couldn't say freeloader, so it was Friedeloader. It's German accent of English struggle. It was okay, that was cute. A deep cut could be a gash. And I am almost out of my Glühwein. I'm not happy about that. Things caddies carry. I guess we're talking about teas. It's in a tea caddy. Shotzi loves her tea like I love my espresso. No. She loves her tea like I like wine. That's how much she loves tea. He smashed his tablets in anger. Moses. I'll take the jawbone of an ass and slay 10,000 men. Maybe that wasn't Moses. Was it Joshua? I don't remember. Seems like it was Charlton Heston, though, doesn't it? I don't know. Cereal option. I'm gonna go with muesli, and I gotta do it in the English spelling. So I gotta add an E here since there's no umlauts in English. Unfortunate, really. And the one time we did have umlauts in English, Motley Crue. And what a total waste of umlauts there, right? Because they weren't being used for anything. And if you were actually going to say that word in German, a Motley Crue, with the umlauts, it would be Mötley Crue. I mean, you could make a case it would just be Mötley Crue. But that's what it would be. It makes no sense. Leave the umlauts out of it. Great band, though. Love your music. Speech fillers, probably uhs or ums. Let's see. You can't be serious. All right. Nobel Prize category for short. How about econ? Okay, nope. Nope. Map miniatures could be in sets. 2-cent pieces. Eerie forest sound. Root on. Comedian Costello. Here's this little anchor in here. So I guess we got Lou Costello. Some unpleasant things to step on with bare feet. And this could only be a Lego joke. I don't think I ever did that. But my kids, we were all OCD, or I was OCD, and they became OCD. They keep their stuff cleaned up really well when they were little. It was nice. So maybe a hoot? I mean, I guess it's kind of an eerie sound. I don't know. It doesn't sound too eerie when you say hoot. Time off, perhaps. Shock. Make it. What's something a magician holds might disappear into? And this looks like we've probably got thin air. Thin air. Thin air. So maybe we got an oink from Peppa Pig. I don't know. Bit of praise humorously. Maybe kudo. Hey, kudo to you. Not kudos. Kudo. Kudo to you. Yes. Well done on that one thing. Cry, cry, cry. How about a sob? The Israelites' golden calf for one. And takes from maybe Rob's. What this puzzle sets of shaded squares resemble. And I think I said wheels earlier. So let's go with wheels and see how that works out for us. Bewilder. I don't know. Make it. Oh, make it. Maybe tag. Got it. And shock. Maybe jar? So bewilder could be to throw for a loop, and that's where we've got our crazy wheel cryptics there. So common serving of lobster tail. I don't even know what else you would be served from a lobster. Is there anything else you can get anything out of on a lobster besides the tail? I don't know. I don't want to be wasteful. They are not a cheap thing to eat, but boy, they sure are good. Root on. Oh, how about pull for? Yeah, I see. I went all the way down trying to find an anchor so I could go back up and check something, and then I wound up all the way on the other side of the grid. So pull for. And then I just don't know how I feel about ending a sentence in anything, like a preposition or whatnot, But then again, there is always something, that's like what Winston Churchill said. I think he's attributed to the saying, but it's like, this is something up with which I shall not put. Now that goes a bit extreme, I would agree. Part of quod erat demonstrandum, so we're going to go with the erat. Non-human source of spam, going with the bot. Start to fall, say. Wow, we were just talking about that too. Just said, it's like he's about to be in a free fall. He's just about to tip over. Just said that at the dinner table not long ago. What are the chances? Probably high. We do have like 72 words in this thing, so surely. Neckwear that can't be laundered, and I guess we're talking about a lei. I don't know about anybody else though, but I don't think I'd want to launder any of my silk ties though. That wouldn't be good. So cute, could be adorbs. And little squirt could be a shorty. All right, what do we got? Caves. Subject discussed in and also hidden in the name of the 2019 documentary Third Eye Spies. We're talking about extrasensory perception. And so I guess time off could be jet lag. And those in charge, abbreviation would be leaders. One with secrets. Ooh, got a spy here. So I think we got caves, which would be grottos. So it throws for a loop, I guess. I don't know. If we get this wrong, we're going to have to probably, if we get something wrong, we're going to have to probably reveal where the thing is wrong and then fix it. Because I don't know that I'm going to be able to go through here and try to figure out what I've done. 2-cent pieces, aha. I should have known that. Op-eds. Very clever. November honoree informally. And for those of you who sent well wishes to me, thanking me for my service on I guess it was Tuesday, thank you. It was very sweet of you. Appreciate that very much. It does. It means a lot. Actor JB of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I think that's smooth. And you can't be serious. Maybe, oh, come on. Okay. Oh, come on. And speech fillers could be us. So shoots some hoops. Okay, got it. So you see the wheel, how it's turning here, right? This is great. You gotta imagine it turning. It's not gonna actually turn. So shoots some hoops, and cut off could be lopped off. So I don't know. How do we do, Bob? Yeah, well, thank you, Shotzi. I mean, really, thank you so much. But, we had a challenging grid here, and there wasn't a whole lot that just felt like it belonged, right? And then we started throwing in this weird thing. It's not a rebus or a series of rebuy by any stretch, but it was a very clever grid. So again, going down, so, practice on the court, shoots some hoops. And so very clever. And then, of course, we has rolls, one's eyes, throw for a loop, and round of applause. This was great, and quite a few clever little gimmies here and there. And it was nice to see Peppa Pig, I guess, but I don't think I've ever seen Peppa Pig, so it's maybe the first time. And Lila bit likes Peppa Pig, so it's really all that matters. And sorry about my rendition of Grease 2, but the whole, anyway, favorite show when I was a kid. Muesli, gosh, some pretty clever stuff. And I guess I'm going to have to sit here and gloat just a little bit more. I'm just so happy that I remembered Deneb in Cygnus. So let's bring down our Bannier Dadu. And since I have nothing else to toast myself with here, I guess I'll just be toasting you all. What a pleasure. Again, if you wouldn't mind, maybe hitting the like button for me. And if you haven't subscribed, you can do that. It's totally free. It ain't going to cost you a thing. And just because I go creeping into your, lurking around in your feed, you don't have to watch all the time. But if you do, it'd be nice, right? Have a little two-way commitment here. And by the way, if you've got a channel that's public and you subscribe to me, I subscribe right back. So kind of works out nicely that way. It's been a fantastic day. It's been a very long week. The government shutdown is over. Perhaps we'll kind of get back to normal again pretty soon. I don't know. I try to steer clear of all of the heavy topics if at all possible, but I can just tell you right now, it has been a crazy month and a half, and looking forward to getting things back to like some semblance of. And with that said, until we see you tomorrow for the Friday grid, and that'll be a wonderful way to cap a very long week. Auf Wiedersehen, au revoir, arrivederci, que tengas unos lindos días, masalama, annyeonghaseyo, hengaplai, be well out there. Did I say que tengas unos lindos días? I don't know if I did or not, but I meant to. So be well out there. Be nice to strangers, and remember those people you meet that have those thick foreign accents. They're very, very brave souls. I mean, can you imagine setting up shop in a place where you didn't speak the language, right? That's gotta take some intestinal fortitude. We'll see you on the morrow. Until then, be well. Cheers.